Yesterday I was trying to water my garden, and I'm using this highly pressurized, slightly leaky hose.
Oh, no. I think I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah, you probably do. Instead of like a nice gentle mist on my tomatoes, the pressure suddenly spikes, the nozzle kicks back, and I end up completely soaked.
Oh, man.
Yeah, just a chaotic high-speed mess.
A very relatable backyard disaster.
Right. But it's actually a perfect parallel for what we're looking at in today's deep dive. We're digging into how scientists at CERN's super proton synchrotron are solving a massive high-speed particle leak.
It is an absolutely incredible story of engineering.
It really is. And I promise you, the listener, a shortcut to understanding this. It's an incredibly elegant feat of physics that really proves humanity can solve, well, almost any bottleneck.
And, solving complex system bottlenecks almost always requires smart technology. Which actually brings us to today's sponsor. This deep dive is sponsored by Embersilk.
Oh, right, yeah. Embersilk.
If you need help with AI training, automation, integration, or software development, they're the ones to call.
Basically, if you're trying to uncover where agents could make the most impact for your business or personal life.
Exactly. Just check out embersilk.com for your AI needs.
Awesome. So getting back to CERN, what is the actual traffic problem they're dealing with?
Right. So CERN is gearing up for future experiments, specifically things like the search for hidden particles, or, SHIP for short.
SHIP. I like that acronym.
Yeah, it's a fun one. But to power those mind-bending discoveries, they actually need to extract like 4 times more protons than before.
Wow, 4 times the volume. That is a huge jump.
It is. And the bottleneck is that extracting them causes the outer edge of the beam to strike these delicate wire barriers. It's called the electrostatic septum.
Okay, so it's basically like millions of race cars trying to take a really tight off-ramp.
Yeah.
And, inevitably clipping the guardrail.
That's a great analogy. And clipping that guardrail causes unwanted activation. Basically, it makes the area way too radioactive for hands-on maintenance.
I mean, you can't exactly send a mechanic in there with a wrench to fix a radioactive wire.
No, absolutely not. They have to halt everything. So they needed a breakthrough, which turned out to be something called crystal shadowing.
Crystal shadowing. I mean, that sounds straight out of sci-fi.
It really does. So what they do is they place a tiny bent silicon crystal just upstream of those septum wires.
Okay.
And the atoms inside this crystal are perfectly arranged in rows. That leaves these vast, empty, microscopic corridors between them.
Wait, so the rogue protons at the edge of the beam aren't actually colliding with the silicon. They're like shooting straight down those empty corridors.
Essentially, yes. As they enter, the electromagnetic fields between the atomic rows trap the protons. And because the crystal itself is bent...
No, it physically steers them.
Exactly. It gently steers the protons along the curve. It deflects them just enough to bypass the wires downstream. It casts this protective shadow over the whole septum.
That makes perfect sense. And the 2021 prototype results you sent over show that this cut beam losses by 50%.
Yes, half the losses. Gone.
Just by using the atomic structure of a tiny bent crystal to steer the traffic. That is brilliant.
It is brilliant. But, well, cutting losses in half is only the start. To handle that fourfold intensity increase CERN needs for the future, they had to go way further.
Well, yeah, because if aligning just one tiny crystal requires, microradian precision, isn't adding more of them just creating an impossible balancing act?
Exactly. It is literally impossible for a human operator to manage manually, especially since the beam naturally shifts over time. So in January 2026, they installed a new 3-crystal system through the DCRY-C project.
3 crystals? How do they possibly keep them all aligned?
They handed the reins to an AI.
Wait, really? An AI conductor?
You bet. An AI-based control system continuously optimizes this multidimensional puzzle in real time. It's always adjusting to maintain that perfect protective shadow.
That is just wild. So instead of a static guardrail, it's more like an autonomous suspension system in a rally car.
Right.
It's just making thousands of micro adjustments per second to absorb the unpredictable bumps so the chassis stays totally level.
That is a perfect way to visualize it, and it leaves us with such a hopeful, provocative thought.
Yeah.
I mean, by merely bending a tiny piece of silicon, human ingenuity is literally bending the path of the universe to reveal its deepest secrets.
Wow. We really are constantly engineering these brilliant solutions to see further into the unknown. It just makes you so optimistic about what we can achieve.
Truly. We have incredible potential to solve anything.
We really do. Well, if you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.